So welcome to another episode of Let's Pew Pew with Nikki Batgirl D'Angelo. I'm going to go over just real quick about something that you can do to make flying with the X-55, HOTUS joystick, and throttle a little bit easier with Elite Dangerous and, of course, our very own Star Citizen. I am going to be playing both from now on. Please don't kill me. So one of the things that you need to do here is just to go into Settings. In Settings, go into this side right here. And these settings I know already work with CH Product software, but they don't have the little twisty twist on the joystick and the Warthog HOTUS, so you don't have to worry about it on those. But you do have to worry about it on two other joysticks. The X-55 is one, X-52 is another, and of course the Logitech Extreme 3D Pro also would be something if they have software to worry about this. You notice this has three axes. You have the X-axis, the Y-axis, and the rudder axis. The I don't know if it's Z or if it's something else. Alright, so one of the key things here is if you're someone that doesn't want to jerk the joystick around too much, you could come in here and you could add a dead band or dead zone. Okay? If you're somebody that wants to have a little bit finer movement in your X-axis, which is going to be your roll, you can do it by doing this. You make a curve, and you either make a curve this way or you make a curve this way. When you go to the left of center, what you're doing is you're giving it a lot of sensitivity up front and less sensitivity as you go back, go towards the ends of the travel, okay? The extremes of the travel distance. When you go to the positive way, this is the way that a lot of you might want to use it, you'll have finer movements. In other words, you won't be jerking it into rolls too much as you go from left to right this way, and it will get more extreme as you pull it all the way to the sides. I generally like to work with a curve that's just about there. Okay, so and then you hit apply. Alright, and then it sets it up and it uploads it into your joystick, and there it is, and we're ready to go. Here's the Y-axis. Again, this one I leave normal. Okay, it's very important. I don't add a dead band or anything. Here's the biggie. This one's already done. I've added a nice dead band, you'll see, and it's pretty big. And that way I have to turn it a lot before it gets to turn. The reason for this is as you're coming off the X-axis and Y, a lot of times you'll twist the joystick a little bit. When you do this, it means until I get here, I'm not going to be pushing it at all. I can then also do a curve like this, which means even if I do swing it out, I'm going to have to turn it harder to make those roll adjustments. Now, since roll isn't used as often, this is something that I would do with the X-55. That is my tip for today for the X-55. Upload it and go. Eventually, all the things that you saw in there are going to be inside of the configuration utility in Arena Commander, but as you're about to see in the video I'll post after this, they are also in Elite Dangerous already, which has had a big head start on the Star Citizen. So don't say, why do they have it and why doesn't Star Citizen? These games are in different stages of development. That's all I have for you today. Y'all be safe out there, and goodbye.
Many of you are waiting for Star Citizen's Persistent Universe to come out, but for me, the beginning was all about Squadron 42, and it still is a big part of my heart. On screen right now, you see the opening to one of my favorite of Chris Roberts' games, and that's Wing Commander 3. You may ask me why. Wing Commander 1 will always have a special place in my heart because it was the first game that really introduced me into the way that games could actually be. Before this, it was kind of Elite style, which isn't bad at all. I played Elite for hours and hours on end, but with Wing Commander 1, I was able to play through many different ways, and each time I played through, although the missions might be the same, the outcomes being different would bring me a different ending from time to time, or different missions along the way. It was really interesting and kept me playing, but it